Hello everyone, welcome back. This is problem 2 from homework 1-2. And problem 2, and I forgot to put the header, and it really should say this, and I apologize, I messed up. I'm not really good at this yet. But it should say problem 2, input string, and the first problem in problem 2 is what does string my variable 1 equals my type dot next parentheses mean? Now, if you get a little confused and I mislabel something, go ahead and look for this problem right here. Okay, I mean, not that header, but look for this problem right here. Okay, and get to there. So it should be a second problem on your list anyway, so really, you shouldn't be lost. Okay, the answer to your question is, the answer to the question is, it declares my variable 1 as a string variable. Okay, it also declares my variable as a user input because it points to my type. Now, you have to understand what this means, okay? Remember, my type back here, if you look at here, scanner, my type is an input, okay? My type is an input. My type is system.in, okay? So what here, this is saying my variable 1 is my type, which is an input, okay? Straightforward. So what this means is now it's a user input, and this user input is a string variable. Okay? Kind of a concept. If you don't understand this concept, we're going to go through this multiple times, so you will understand it. Okay? So from our purposes, apologize for that. For our purposes, how many times do we declare this command? Okay? Again, if you go to problem 1, you will see that we declared scanner my type new scanner system.in, and I'll go to JGraphs and see we declared it here, okay? And we declare that once. However, here we declare string my variable my type next once after we ask a question. After that is just my variable 1 my type.next. Okay? So that's how many times. Every time we ask a question, the first time we ask it, and we want an answer, we declare with the string, because we want to declare it as a string. The subsequent times, it's just this without the string, because it already knows it's a string. Now, there's an easier way to do this, but we're going to do this right now, and then in the next class, I'll show you a more efficient way to do it. And the reason I showed you this way, because the easier way actually requires 3 to 4 steps, and which I didn't want you to get confused. Now, I want you to learn it both ways. Okay? So our purpose is, where do we declare it? Well, we declare this when we want a string, which is a series of letters. Okay, a string is a series of letters that's input from the user. Again, for our purposes, string means a series of letters. Okay, like you put a bunch of letters on a string, that's what it means. So let me go to Java, JGrasp, and show this what this means. Okay, so we're going to put a code in called system.output. Sorry. Okay. System.out line. What is your favorite color? Okay. Now we have to input this color. So what do? We put in string, because our color is going to be, it's not going to be a number. It's going to be, a bunch of letters defining colors: red, blue, green, brown. So we're going to put string. We're going to declare string. We're going to call it fav color. I can call it whatever I like. I can call it F equals that, call it C, it doesn't matter. But I like to do this because, for fav call, okay, fav color. I like to do this because you know what the variable is defining as. Okay? What is your favorite color? And I'm going to call it, and I have to label it the input. So the input is ask. Okay? Ask.next. Boom. So again, this ask is the same as this ask. Okay? Then I put system out dot print line. My favorite color is. Now, I want to print this variable here. Otherwise, it's not going to show. In fact, I'm not even going to do that. I'm going to show you what happens. Okay? I'm going to save, compile, run. What is your favorite color? I'm going to put red. Okay. See, if you don't put, see now it's saying my favorite color is. So in order to print that input, you would have to put plus have color. Okay? You're going to save it, compile it, run it. My favorite, what is your favorite color? Red. My favorite color is red. Real easy. Okay? Real easy. So what we learned was that right after. Now what we're going to do is just to show you have to add it every single time after you have an input. So you're going to put a second input. Okay? System.out.println. I don't know. Let's think of a question. What is your favorite food? Okay. Okay. Now, since we already declared, I'm sorry. Let's go back. I can't do that. Let's go back. Okay, so here. So if I say, what is my favorite food? Now, string have food, right, is equal to ask next. Okay. System out line. My favorite food is, just like we did up here. Okay, plus fav food. Okay. Run. What is your favorite color? Red. My favorite color is red. What is your favorite food? I'm gonna put hot dog. My favorite food is hot dog. Okay. Now here we changed the name of the variable here. We have a different. I'm sorry. We have favorite food is a different name than favorite color. Since it's a different variable, you have to declare string again. But what if I said, okay, take this out. Okay. What if I said system dot out print line. What is your second favorite color? Okay. Now, I don't want to write another variable. I want to keep this variable and replace the value. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put fav color ask next. Okay. And then I'm going to write system dot out print line. My second favorite color is fav color. Okay. And what I'm going to do with your favorite food is I'm going to go ahead and comment these out. Okay. So now you see fav color here and fav color here. Fav color already knows one input type is a string, so it knows now it's a string and it's an ask, so it's an input. However, here I repeated fav color again. Since I repeat it again and I define it up here, I don't have to say string twice. Okay? So the first time you do it is when you declare it once. The string is declared here. And then this is after an input, your first input. And then on your subsequent second, third, fourth, fifth inputs, it's just fav color. Okay? And that's how it works. I'm going to save this, and to show you how this works, save, compile, run. So what is your favorite color? Red. What's my favorite color? Blue. It says, look, my favorite color is red. My second favorite color is blue. Okay? So that's the answer to part 2. Okay? Part 3 is, again, we went over it. String means a series of letters. And then part 4 says, what part of the command string my variable 1 equals my type.next remains constant? In other words, what can we not change? Well, again, we can't change the string, and we can't change this command here. That's set in stone. I mean, this .next, open parentheses, close parentheses. However, this variable in my type changes. However, as we reviewed, we can call this anything we like, okay? And we can call this anything we like, okay? This ask here. But this ask must correspond with this, what we put up here. And that's your stipulation, okay? And then part 5 says, what part of command string my variable, my type.next, open parentheses, close parentheses, remains, can we change? And again, we go back, and I underlined it for you. We can, again, the string remains constant. Okay, the .next here remains constant, but we can change the fav color and we can change the ask. So I kind of answered these 2 questions for you. Okay. Now, for part 5 above, give an example. We just gave an example. Scanner ask question. But I put ask. Okay, scanner ask or ask question. New scanner.system.in. System.println. What is your favorite colors? Your string fav color is ask question.next. Okay. So we went over an example already. Now, part 7 says, what is the significance of string? In other words, what does string mean? Again, this is a repetitive question, but I did this, okay? I did this so we can just pretty much repeat the understanding. So we're really asking the same questions in different forms. And I want you to get used to that because I want this repetition. String, again, signifies that the variable, my variable, is going to be a series of letters, not numbers, okay? So anyway, we've approached the end of problem 2. Please go ahead and go review sections 1 through 7 of problem 2 from here, and and start the video over again if you have to review it, and we will start over. Okay, and then we will go to